Somebody recently told me that I was making myself look stupider for using AI. 20 years in the creative industry and suddenly I'm disqualified for the tool that I'm using and not for the outcomes that I've been building. And I had a real think about this. And I feel that people that are saying that are actually looking at the wrong things. And I think a lot of founders are too. Because here's what I actually look at when I look at a product. I see this all the time with products. They are built with intention. They even have the right functionality. In many cases, they even solve a problem that the founder has been wrestling with for a while. But the moment they want to roll it out to other businesses, something starts to break. Users want more from the experience, or they're not really sure what to do. And once teams try to scale it, this is when things start to break. So here's what's actually happening. When you build something with yourself in mind, you know every inch of it. You know how to start, where to go, and what to do next. Let's face it, you've lived in this product for months, maybe even years. So to you, the path feels pretty obvious. But for the person using it for the first time, someone that has never seen it before, is getting lost. Because somewhere along the line, you've got to close the loop. So what do I mean by closing the loop? Closing the loop simply means closing the journey. Example, how do people get there? What do they do when they arrive? Where do they go when they're done? I've seen this a lot with online products, and they're very quick to tell you what you can do once you're there. And then, nothing. There's no next step, no guidance on whether you have done something right, and no clear path forward. The person who built the product knows exactly what's supposed to happen next, but the person using it, they're kind of left wondering if they've broken something. So someone signs up for a product management tool, and they land on a blank dashboard. One button says, create product. So they create the product. And the page loads. And then nothing happens. No prompt, no next step, no indication of what to do now. The product works, but you're asking the person to smell what's supposed to happen next. This isn't something you can fix by rolling out a new feature or adding some fancy AI bot to talk your users through the process. When a product is built around functionality first and not around a journey, this is when things start to go wrong. Engagement drops, people feel incredibly confused, and you suddenly find yourself jumping onto calls or sending emails explaining to users what they're supposed to do because you have effectively become part of your product. So here's exactly how you close the loop. Good products close the loop. But what does closing the loop actually look like? And what does it mean to design the entire journey? It means designing for the next action in mind. Not just, here's a button, but what happens when you push it? Where am I going to go? And where am I going to end up? The product should guide the person using it without you needing to be in the room. Because let's face it, you're not always going to be there to explain it. And you probably didn't build this product to create yourself another stressful job. But now, after creating the product, a simple prompt appears. Nice. Now you can add your first task to get started. Same product, closed loop, the person knows what to do. The fix is never complicated. It could be a simple line of copy, a visual cue, or even one interaction that says, you're in the right place, here's the next step. But the issue only becomes clear when you stop looking at it as the person that's built the product and start looking at it like a stranger that has never seen it before. And that's the hardest part. And that's exactly why having someone outside of a product have a look can change everything. Now, if you're watching this and thinking, yep, mine does that, then drop me a comment below and tell me where you feel people are getting stuck, because I read everything. If you want to see how I diagnose real problems in real products, then subscribe below, because this is what this channel is all about.